Okay, this is destroying the Zugwerfer carriage in lock, stock, and barrels and taking everybody out stealthily. The tank obviously cannot be taken out stealthily, but it will be done last. Therefore, nobody will actually respond to it at all. And I do mean the tank, not the Zugwerfer carriage. I'm just clearing the area. I think that's about it. Sharpshooter difficulty. And everybody's already tagged because it takes quite a while. Alright, I'm going to set the generator off, and that will bring up usually this guy right here. The guy that's in the center that I don't see at the moment, he's going to yellow as well. It might be that guy. Maybe that's who it brings up. But ultimately, the first thing we're going to do is get rid of 3 guys on this rooftop. And I don't see the other guy. Oh, that might be him over there. Him over there. Doesn't matter, we'll see. Okay, as he passes this central guy, he's gonna yellow. But he'll stay by the fire, stay down in that general area. At least he usually does. Now we're going to have 1 to 2 people come up. And how they come up has been different every time. Sometimes one will commit and run up here, and the other one will lag ever so slightly behind. And sometimes they will sort of leapfrog each other 5 feet at a time, and 3 minutes later, they're barely at the stairs. I don't know what's going on. So we'll just have to see what happens. In the off chance that 2 come up at the same time, I'm going to prepare for that by putting a shoe mine near the generator, but not too close. If the shoe mine is too close when they hit it, they will blow up the generator, which will alert pretty much everybody. So we don't want that. And then as backup, I'm going to use an impact grenade. But hopefully the first guy will take himself out on the mine, and the second guy will be able to get from behind. The impact grenade is just plan B. So I've noticed if they don't do anything, move along the front here. For some reason, that seems to move them along. I don't know why it does it, but see how these stuck halfway and they just won't commit to coming up here. If you keep moving near the front, they tend to commit a little more. Although obviously only one coming up at a time is ideal, but instead of both. But this is the leapfrogging. So if they leapfrog all the way up and no one actually fully commits, I'll just impact the 2 of them. So it depends on how this plays out. See, it's really weird. It's just commit. Okay, this guy seems to have committed. Alright, I'm gonna let him take himself out. And then this guy's gonna come out. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know where he's going. No, not what I wanted. Cancel. Cancel. Well, let's move this guy while we have it. Alright, we'll move in. It's very wonky in here. In this first area. See, but with him being unconscious, this dude's gonna be like, hey, dude, are you alright? And you can just get it. Alright. That's done. Stop running. Now we're gonna wait for Rooftop Guy to cross the landing spot for the zip line, and then we're gonna zip line over.
That much armor.
That's the most alert I've ever had, and I've done this like 7 times. I've never had anyone alert like that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the tank to look away, and then I want to move this guy because I want to throw him off. Because I want to be able to loot him later if I need to. So I have 3 impact grenades, and I'm scheduled to use 3 of them. So if I don't get it back or whatever, this way this guy's here and I can loot him. Alright, now tag that guy. We're gonna pay attention on the mini map. You can see these 2 that I highlight on the mini map. That's the jager right there, and then the guy in the train right there. When they're both looking away, we're going to jump and we're going to go up into that building. But the jager is going to be walking down that way, and train guy's going to be looking away. Okay, he's walking away. Train guy's looking away. Keep going, keep going. Train guy look back. Okay, now here, when we climb up, I'm gonna do it when train guy's looking away, but he's never really been the problem because I'm gonna stick close to here, and so that puts like the metal stuff as a sightline. However, the tank, on the other hand, no matter where that little swingy arm is looking, no matter where it's looking, he will yellow. No matter what we do. So we're just going to have to go with it. I'm going to wait for a hot second. The tank's like not even looking. Alright, go. See what I mean? Tank and the other guy on the platform. That is normal. That happens to me every single time. Even though the guy on the far platform didn't even have a sight line at all. The 2 of them yellow together every time, and then they always go back to white. Just like they have. It's like they know they're not supposed to because they honestly couldn't have seen us from there. The tank could have if they were looking, but usually the arm's the other way. Okay, if you turn this on, the jager downstairs will just go weird. Like he'll run over to that far side and then sometimes come up here and he stays yellow and it's just kind of a big mess. So just ignore it. Alright, then we have a satchel charge. Now I have tried repeatedly to get him to respond to a bottle over there, and he won't do it. He yellows, and then he goes, yeah, I didn't see anything. I saw nothing at all. And I don't know if I can get him from up here. I usually get him from down there, but there we go. Wow. Okay. So this is why I wanted the other guy lootable. Because sometimes they just don't work. Oh, you know what? Let's get this guy next. I actually meant to get this guy next, but I was so busy. Alright, we're actually going to wait for the jager to be back there. Or there. Like, he doesn't usually go that way. I think the impact mine missing, even though it was clearly on him, is what triggered this. This is what he does when you turn the generator on. So it's a little weird. But this is who I absolutely will get with an impact grenade. That's where we're going with that. Okay, so now that the jager is being weird, instead of walking down there, he's going to come up here. And as much as I want to follow him on the walkway, you can't because of the tank. I'm not even sure he responded to that.
That's enough of that.
Okay. Let me check my notes since I've had to readjust. Alright, there's one more guy I want to check out. Once I've had this guy right here cross the platform and come up, which is so ideal because if he doesn't, he'll stay by the train or by the tank car, and we'll end up having to shoot him later on, and the tank always yellows because you just shot a guy standing next to a tank. Because you can't, I was unable to really pull him away from that tank. So we're just gonna have to let him go, let him stay where he is, and we are going to cross over to the other side. Did I get, see, I only have one. You have no usable items. Alright, we have a couple more people we're going to take out but before I need the next one. But, so we might get one back. Technically, I only need one, but never know. Okay. Note where the jager is, because we're taking this zip line down. Once everybody's sort of looking the other way. he's walking back. Let's wait for the tank arm to go the other way. Platform guy's looking away. Not anymore. They're pretty forgiving on the zip line, though. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, over here, I'm gonna put these boxes between me and the tank. And then we're gonna wait for the jager, the jager to come back. Okay, so for whatever reason, Jaeger is programmed to not step off that little platform thing. Like, he is required to walk around. And I want to do this in the grass. Because for him to get into the grass, he's going to walk all the way that way. I don't know why. This way we can get him, and the tank can't see us.
Sleep it off.
No usable items. Nothing. Okay. Okay, that guy is always in that exact same position whenever I've never not seen him in that position. I've never seen him move, actually. And he always has a decoy. So if you like decoys, he always has a decoy. I've tried using them before and I'm not the best, but... Okay, we're going to fill up with bottles. Wait for the tank to look away. And then we're going right. And you should probably note where he is before you go right. He's okay, he's looking away. Okay, he is right there. Now sometimes he'll stay on this side of the wall and walk in here, and other times he'll vault and sort of stay vaulted. This is actually ideal. You don't want him vaulting over there, because it's nicer to get rid of him in here. I just want him in here. Okay, if you need a crowbar, although you probably have one by now, but if you need a crowbar for the next part, it's right there. There's one right there. Okay. And sorry for the extra, they're like out in the vineyard and stuff. Sorry about that. Could be a little confusing. Okay, now we have the machine gunner. Second floor, right at the corner. He's going to think that's upstairs. And I'm going to let him get to the top room, this like enclosed room here, because it's safer, because of the guy that's over there. I think it's that guy right there. Hey, I got a grenade. Because of that guy right there. You don't want to grab him here because this guy can see you. And another satchel charge if you want one. Alright, we have the tank and 2 guys left. I'm going to wait until he turns away. You can see on the mini-map that he's looking our direction. But be mindful of that tank right there, who likes to point at you all the time. We have to get to the pallets. But we got to keep in mind that platform guy and the tank and that guy all need to be looking away. He's looking away. Platform guy's looking away. Tank guy never really looks away though, does he? I feel like tank guy sees you all the time. Alright, now this guy, for whatever reason, has taken 2. Okay, good. So just the one. That guy. Oh, alright. Well, this could work out. This actually could work out. This is the first time I've gotten him away from the tank. Wait, where's he going? I have no idea where he's going. And I'm going to use non-lethal because it's quieter. Even with the sound mask. Alright, now we have to find a spot. It's gonna be over there. I was just hoping I could find a spot over here. To where the tank can't see me. See, the tank's gonna yell. The tank always yells at that. Yellows at that guy. And it makes sense because he's standing right by the tank, so the tank always. Okay. Tank's arm is looking away. Everybody is gone. Now it's time to get rid of the tank. For them, I'm using armor piercing. And if you don't have any on you, you should have some right here. Armor piercing rifle ammo. One. Two. We're going to take this. And everybody is gone. So now all we have to do is plant the one of the 3 satchel charges we picked up. And then I like to do a 30-second because that'll allow me to get to the exit before the alert spawns come in. Actually, we'll go this way. The reinforcements. If you're hanging about, you'll get reinforcements.
Lucky. Optimal conditions here compared to any battlefield. How are we going to stop the other Zugwerfers?
So detection score was 2, but that was like the entire the entire mission. So obviously, this end part was pretty good. All right, there you go.